Hey everyone, this is Demari. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be doing the shadow work tarot reading for the sign of Capricorn. Please keep in mind this is a general reading and it's also a timeless reading. So it may not apply to your circumstances. If it does, it may be in relation to what's already taken place in your recent past, circumstances that are taking place at this current time, or could be taking place in the near future or even further afield. So it's important to be aware of that. Don't force it to your circumstances if you feel like none of the messages truly resonate for you. And I honestly believe if you're seeing this video, there's a chance that this is being relayed to you because it's relevant to you at this point in time, or it's something that you need to be aware of in the near future. Now, when it comes to the spread, I feel like it was a necessary thing to get all three decks, as I did in my previous timeless reading. So that's something I'll be using moving forward as a go-to structure for these types of shadow work readings. So I'll be putting one card from the Dark Mirror deck, one from the Angelarian, one from the Moonology deck, and also some tarot cards from the Wild Unknown Tarot. So, Capricorn, let's see. Just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting and subscribing and even sharing my videos. It means so much to have your continued support. And it also helps me as a relatively new channel to be able to reach more people who would really benefit from the insights and messages that are being provided. So your engagement really is crucial. So thank you so much. Also, for those who haven't subscribed yet, please hit the button and also the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next reading goes live on the channel. If you're interested in getting a personal reading with myself, you'll find the details in the description box below. If you would like to join my Patreon, there you'll have access to exclusive tarot readings that you will not find anywhere else, as well as access to free extended of the monthly tarot readings, as well as spiritual guidance videos and a lot more. So check it out, see what you think. Okay, so let's see, Capricorn. Why are these? Okay, this is actually upside down. So you have from the Dark Mirror deck, hiding your true self. I had something very similar for the sign of Pisces. So you could have Pisces prominently in your chart, or you could be dealing with one, but I feel like it was a different card entirely, but it was a similar message. Hiding your true self, right? You see how you got you may not see it very clearly, but there's a sun here and a moon here next to two of these women. This is her outward facing self. This is that which is hidden in shadow, the unconscious, that in which no one else sees, right? So on some level, I feel like you are downplaying who you really are. You're not really giving yourself a chance to fully express, but not only express, but fully explore the depth of your being, right? I feel like you're playing it small, playing it safe. And I want to know why that is. So we'll take a look at that and see what could be the cause of this. But I feel like you are dimming your light. That's what I'm getting from this, dimming your light. Not really exploring your true depth to the extent you could be. Not really shining your true light onto the world. Playing it very small and very safe. I want to know why that is. Because that's such a shame, Capricorn. You have so much to give, right? You have so much about you that you don't even realize about yourself, right? So let's see what the Angelarian deck can reveal as well, and what signs and synchronicities may appear at this time to highlight this. So you've got, let me just put these cards here so they're not in the way. So you've got Sandalphon, Angel of New Life. I refer to this card as the twins. It does also mention the twin energy in this card. So you could be, especially because we have the two aspects of self, you know. So you could be dealing with a Gemini. You could have Gemini strongly in your chart. You could actually be a twin, and that's also part of what's playing out in the dynamic. Or it's simply about the two aspects of yourself, right? So it's going to be different for different people. Take whatever scenario fits to your situation. But with this, it's really talking about rebirth, you know, creativity, passion, right? The resurgence of your inner fire, your inner light, right? And I feel like that's what you're being worked on at this time for, to help you revitalize your truest sense of self and expression of self and your passions, your creativity, spiritual understanding, you know, your confidence, your self-awareness, your self-worth, all of that, right? So I feel like you're going to be going through a bit of a rebirth very, very soon, if not already, right? Because your higher self needs to be brought to light. Okay, so let's take a look at the numerology. But oh wait, before we go there, I just want to tell you the signs that you can look out for with regards to this energy that can help shine a light on what's taking place and this rebirth that you'll be experiencing. So, let's see. Yeah, I really feel like you're going to be stepping into the spotlight very soon, Capricorn. When you go through this transformation, this rebirth, you're going to be up front and center. You'll not have an opportunity to shy away anymore. So let's take a look. Just try and find it. Okay. So the signs for this energy here, Sandalphon, is a wheel within a wheel, a child, a spiral. Okay, a wheel within a wheel, a child, a spiral. So if you come across anything like that, and there's something significant about that moment where it's just, you just feel it, right? There may be a message within that circumstance from the divine for you, okay? Or something that's going to trigger you to take a closer look at what needs to be brought to light, what needs to flourish within you, okay? How you can best express yourself, how you can best be creative, inspired, right? How you can really seize the day and live life to the fullest, right? And I'm not talking about YOLO, okay? I'm talking about, you know, really embracing the gift of life and sharing your inner light with the world. So let's see what the Moonology has to provide in terms of guidance. Too many cards. In terms of guidance and insight. Okay. So you have a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, or you could have very strong Cancerian placements in your chart. Especially, you know, Capricorn, Cancer, you guys are in opposition. Okay. So a personal issue reaches resolution. So yeah, you could be in opposition with someone who's a Cancerian, or that where you may have some kind of dispute in the past, right? Where you didn't see eye to eye on something significant, where things kind of, you know, a soul level connection was fractured. You're now coming back together to resolve it, right? So this could be a family member, a friend, a neighbor, a business partner. I feel like it's someone you were once very close to, right? Because you've got that twin energy going on here. So this could be a twin flame. This could be a soul level connection. I don't really talk about twin flame so much on my channel because it's kind of miscued all over the place. But, you know, and kind of, yeah, just the way it's discussed is a bit kind of questionable for me. But, you know, this could be someone who's like a twin flame energy, is someone that is very closely energetically matched to you, right? That you're probably part of the same soul tribe in some way. So I feel like now you're being brought back together to resolve this. And through this reunion, this reconciliation, you will be able to actually assist each other in your healing. That's what I feel like. So that's very positive, especially if this is like an actual twin, like someone who is actually your birth twin. Then that's going to be extremely healing for the two of you, right? For both of you. Okay. So let's have a look then in regards to tarot and see what else we can uncover with this energy. But that's what I feel like. I feel like this rebirth is about healing yourself, but also healing a soul level connection. So I think that's why I really got that twin energy quite strongly here. You know, not just because of the two aspects in each card, but I just really felt that as well. Like it was a lot of emphasis on the twin energy. So, yeah. Okay. And the last card. So there's still mirroring going on here. This is insane. Okay, Capricorn, let's go into it then, because this is nuts, to be honest with you. And not in a bad way at all, but it's just like, it's so divine, you know, it's that. Okay, so the first card you have is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. You know, so Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, your energy, right? So this is really speaking of there's certain challenges that I think you've been facing alone that you've found very difficult, that you didn't know how to overcome because you didn't have that support, because normally you and your soul twin here, right, would be supporting each other, or you can at least communicate and find a solution together, right? You work best when you work as a team. So when that broke down, right, when the connection broke down, you found it very difficult to even have the motivation, to have, you know, the desire to even get back on your feet and take these steps and try and overcome these hurdles. I think it kind of knocked the wind out of your sails a little bit. So not to say that you weren't making any progress or anything like that. Of course not, you were. It's just a case of you didn't reach the distance because this connection was wounded. And it does have a very significant impact on both of you, right? Next card you have is the Page of Cups in reverse, okay? Page of Cups, Son of Cups. Oh, sorry, not the Page, the Knight of Cups in reverse. So water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Again, very well could be dealing with a Cancerian here. But I feel like, you know, with this being in reverse, it's like, you know, where it's like you knew where things went wrong. You knew where maybe ego in the way, or maybe certain fears took over. I don't know. I think you kind of know where maybe perhaps you didn't rush to the aid of this person when they needed it, or when you didn't offer the emotional support they were looking for with that cups, or that you know, kind of withdrew. You kind of withdrew from the connection. Maybe you became very introverted. I don't know, it can be various different things, right? But there was some kind of, you know, emotional deficit, right, in the connection that was brought about by some event or a series of events, or something that was triggered within you, right? And I feel like, yeah, there was that kind of going on, and that contributed to the breakdown of the connection. Or this is something they experienced, right? And that made it very challenging for you, and that contributed to the breakdown of the connection. It can be either way, but I feel like you both retreated, right? Either way from this. And especially because right next to that you have the King of Cups in reverse, okay? So really strong water energy. And I feel like, I feel like whoever wasn't emotionally ready or available to give to the situation when it was needed at a crucial time to overcome some kind of challenge or physical hurdle or material difficulty or whatever it was. I feel like whoever retreated from that and didn't provide left the other person feeling very much like, wow, I have to do this by myself, and they just emotionally cut off from the connection, right? They just emotionally shut down pretty much. And it's not because they weren't hurting. They were hurting a lot, but they literally had no other choice in their minds but to just shut down emotionally because it was too painful, right? So there may have been a feeling of betrayal on their side, especially if you are twins or you have a very strong soul level connection, which I feel like you do with whoever this is. If this message is for you, you'll know who this person is, right? And I feel like, the both of you suffered from that, You both, because you have an energetic cord, a very strong one. So you both suffered from that. And it wasn't a situation that either of you wanted, it's just how it played out due to whatever circumstances, right? And then the next card you have is the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So, more earth energy. So we have strong earth energy, which is your energy, and a strong water energy here. We have earth energy, encapsulating the reed, but then in the center we have a lot of water. So possibly you both have a lot of earth and a lot of water placements, because I feel like you mirror each other, right? Or you have significant earth and water placements, both of you, right? That's what I'm getting from this. But I feel like with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, it's a case of, I don't feel like either of you truly abandoned the connection, right? You may have physically moved to different locations, you may be even in different countries, you may be in different cities, you may not be in the same physical environment at all, but I don't feel like you abandoned the connection, right? You're just not physically in each other's lives at this present time, but that doesn't mean the connection has been severed. It hasn't. I can see that clearly. And especially with a personal issue reaches resolution, I feel like you are going to reconcile, okay? So a talk may be coming up very soon regarding what took place in the past, especially if you're not really talking so much or at all at the moment. I feel like that is going to take place very soon. And now finally, as a potential outcome, you have the 9 of Pentacles. So 9 of Pentacles in reverse as well. So this is more earth energy, right? So neither of you want to go about this alone anymore. That's really obvious, okay? It's like, look, we were such a good support for each other, right? I mean, this could be in relation to a relationship, but I feel more like it's more like soul family rather than, soul partner, right? If that makes sense. But it could be a soul partnership, right? So 2 ex-lovers coming back together, that can be the case for some of you. But for the most part, I feel like this is either family, friends, or someone that you worked closely together with on some kind of business or a passion project. But it's something that where there's a lot of love and passion in the the work, whatever it is, whatever work was taking place. But so it's something of that level, I feel, for the most part. But I feel like, neither of you want to do this alone anymore. You've been doing it your own way and trying to go about this on your own. And it sucked, right? It wasn't fun. It wasn't as easy, I mean, not to say it was easy, but it was way more difficult than it needed to be. And it wasn't as rewarding as well. Even when you succeeded, the reward wasn't as good because you didn't have that person to share it with. So that's how you're both feeling at this time. You're like, look, we have been doing it alone for now and we can do, but it's not what either of us wants. So let's try and figure this out, right? That's essentially what I get from this. Let's try and figure this out. So yeah, Capricorn, I really hope this helps you. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments if this is relevant and how it fits to your situation. If you found it helpful or insightful, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications bell. And yeah, you know, I really hope that you get to have this conversation sooner rather than later. I feel like you will. And don't be afraid to be the one that initiates it if that's something you want to do. Because I feel like both of you are feeling compelled to have this conversation. So there's no time like the present, right? So sending you lots of love, and I will speak to you guys soon. Bye.